I find myself revisiting some old Van Morrison songs recently. I wouldn't call Van Morrison one of my favorite artists, but I do love his stuff. I would say now I've kind of delved into, I don't know what would be the equivalent of four best of albums. So I don't know, 30, 40 songs maybe, probably more. And they're just really gold. There's something about especially his later stuff. I mean, I'm forgetting the actual range, or the time period, but his earlier stuff is the most well-known, well-regarded. Astral Weeks, Tupelo Honey, albums around that era. But then his later stuff too. I mean, it's funny actually if you included his work with his band Them. There certainly is a progression, but it's like a slight diminishment of aggression in each stage. I mean, the Astral Weeks albums, like the era albums, are a little bit less harsh than the albums he did with his group Them, and then the later he gets into his career, of course, as you get older, the general aggression kind of. Maybe aggression's not even the right word, because you wouldn't call Astral Weeks aggressive, but there's just like an edge to it. And the later, the farther along he gets in his career, that again diminishes a little more. But the way he writes songs, I find them still. The only word I can think of is rock solid, because they're not. He has in each of these songs, there's one little part in the song that really makes it stand out. The song I was listening to a lot recently is Dweller on the Threshold, and especially Full Force Gale. These songs are they're really beautiful, but they're not. It sounds weird to say. They're beautiful, but they're not soft. They're not airy or fluffy or anything. They're just they're sturdily calm, I would say. I just really love them, and especially the song "Full Force Gale." I mean, it's a. I'm not going to call it a Christian song, but I mean it's a prayer basically, kind of. Not even that. No, it's not. I guess it's a song of thanks. I didn't read the lyrics until recently, but he says, like a full force gale, I was lifted up again by the Lord. I mean, there's no other, it's a direct reference to, at least the Christian God. It's not theological, it's not, it's much more poetic than it would be open to criticism by a Bible scholar or something, but it's not preachy. It's not preachy at all. It's just, again, it's just kind of a meditation, I guess, on his occasional relationship with God, I guess. Yeah, wonderful songs that I'm really, really digging today. Full Force Gale, Dweller on the Threshold.